For those of you who are still struggling with grinding up your character, you can actually get JR himself to grind it up for you. You can at JRWang1 on Twitter for the best and most trusted grinding servers out there. Just DM him and he will set you up, alright? NBA 2K19 tutorial number 24. Today I'll be showing you guys how to run a glitch freelance pick and roll in 2K19 and what are the different styles you can use to make the ball screen as effective as possible with this slight glitch. This is an advanced pick and roll tutorial, so that you will be learning counters on counters on counters. And make sure you go to my homepage and check out my all 2K19 tutorials playlist to catch up on previous tutorials and at the same time also watch future ones that comes after this one. So in this year of the game, a great freelance pick and roll is about spacing and size switching. Size switching the screen, as you can see I'm doing there, it's what's gonna get you access to this glitch I've been seeing. So focus on how the AI hedge defender, the AI Dark Al Horford, is completely out of position as I switch my Al Horford screens and he just plays the wrong direction and gives up this mid-range jumper. Lightly contested in an online setting, but it still went in. Now, there's a reason you must switch your screen side often. You can see I'm using Curry this time in an online setting again, and I'm telling my Draymond to run a switch screen pick and fade. As you can see, I've switched the screen there by tapping L3. You can see the screen direction has changed. And just focus on the blue shirt AI hedge defender Draymond Green, and he's once again in terrible position. I am screening on the right, he's playing as if I'm screening on the left, and I am using Steph freaking Curry on this. Look at AI Draymond Green, blue shirt, how far and how bad he's playing this pick and roll defense, or pick and fade, and he's just completely out of hedge position on my man Curry. So I'm gonna pull that up, and that's open. I missed it, but you don't want to give up that shot all game online, trust me. Screen switching consistently ruins CPU hedge defense. That's the glitch. So watch, I've called the screen initially on one side, but as you can see, I've already switched it. And you can see the AI hedge defender plays it as if I never switched the screen. So watch, the screen is being switched here. You can see that symbol turning. And watch AI Draymond Green, he plays the original side before I switched it. Because I switched it so fast, it seems like the AI just doesn't read it. Like, a switch screen side 1-5 pick and fade causes tons of defensive problems because of this. So watch, I'm white shirt Celtics running another switch screen pick and fade with my Horford. And look at the AI defender Horford. He's playing as if I never switched it. And this happens like 90% of the time if a user don't manually hedge the pick and roll or the pick and fade. Like, screen switching is almost like cheating because watch, I switched the screen and look at the AI Draymond Green, look at how he's playing it. He's on the original side before I switched the screen. The screen switching, he just doesn't like register it because literally when I switch the screen, it takes 0.1 seconds, 0.2 tops. And the AI just don't seem to be able to like input it. Look, watch AI Al Horford again. He's playing the original side. Watch where my Al Horford is screening the ball. It's on the other side. Like, you switch the screen, AI hedge defender will not adjust. Ever. It doesn't matter what difficulty. And the more motion you add before switching the screen, really, the better. So watch, I switch it again, and watch the AI Draymond Green. He's at the free throw line guarding it as if I never switched it. Once he catch on, it's too late. Sean Livingston gets a dunk out of that. That's ridiculous. Same thing. I'm white Celtics Kyrie. Switching the screen. Now, the user is using a manual hedge here, and you can see he plays it correctly, unlike the AI. So you gotta manually hedge to counter against this, but obviously at the end of the day, it's still a pick and fade, so I'm still gonna get in there, but a user hedge covers up for this. But if a user never hedges, if they play off ball the other way, you will kill the AI hedge defender with this glitch. This is a glitch because it doesn't make any sense for this to happen all the time. Like a open corner 1-5 pick and fade, I live with this shot. So if a user manually hedges it, which is the counter, right? Your counter is to use the pick and fade and just shoot the J. Like, if this shot goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't go in, it doesn't. But it's a 1-5 pick and fade and it's open. I missed it there, but I would take that shot, right? And obviously, you don't always want to switch the screen because a user will adjust to it in an online setting. So another thing you can use it, you can use a handler to double back. So this is Money J2K, my sparring partner, and you can see he never switched the screen here, and the hedge defender is in position, technically, Aaron Baines. So Money simply just crossed back to the other side where the hedge defender isn't. So instead of switching the screen, he's switching the side with the ball handler. And it's really just as effective. And this is a very suitable counter if you switch the screen all game long. You can see it again. This is Money using a Steph Curry this time. He didn't switch the screen. The screen is showing left. He's going left. Double backs to the right. It's nasty. And that was a pick and roll too. So Maurice Space was in there for the rebound. Like, damn. Now, another counter to that though is to go early before the screen is set. Don't switch the screen. So you can see my man Money, he never likes switching screens. He calls for it straight up. And there comes the screen. And he's just gonna go early. You see the screen is not even set. He's gone. And he's just attacking empty pockets of space to find this open shot right there. The only reason he got the shot is because he went so early. The hedge defender and the on-ball defender just wasn't ready. AI or me, it wasn't ready. And here is a spread 1-5 early pick and fade, and that's OP at times. You can see Money here again. He just goes before the screen is set. My defense wasn't even set yet, so I played the hedge wrong, and he gets another open pull up because Jaylen Brown is late on that closeout. That's a beautiful shot, and all of that just comes from going at the screen early without switching it, which is a very suitable counter. So never forget, attacking early and also away from the screen is a legit tactic. You can see Money does a walk back here. It looks like the screen is on the left, so you can see my Jaylen Brown user control is playing that left side screen. He doubles back away from it. I was there, but he gets a beautiful layup. That's nice move. Same principle here again. This is Money style of pick and roll. He doesn't switch it, calls it straight up, but he goes early, does a couple of moves, and he goes away from the screen. See, the screen was never set, but Money is just dancing before it ever set. So this is very hard to defend because you can't really time when he's about to go, right? And this is me leaving early from a switch screen. You see, I went away from the screen after the screen is set, rotate the ball around, defense is collapsing, multiple passes, beautiful work. And here you can see me attack early on a switch screen again because I switch all my screens. That's my style. So you can see Al Horford there. I've called for the 1-5 pick and fade, and I switched the screen side as you can see. So Money, by this time he knows now, right? He's controlling the hedge defender himself because he knows the AI is letting him down. But I'm attacking early. You see Al Horford, my Al Horford hasn't even set the screen yet, and I'm already going with Kyrie. So attack before the screen is set. It kind of multiplies the effectiveness of the screen. Hit the pull up against the hedge defender, manual hedge defender. Still good. And the next level is to combine Money play and any ideal freelance pick and roll option I showed you. So switch it, don't switch it, go away from it, go early. You can use all of those options, but make sure you combine all this with a Money play. So I've called a play first doing this. The play didn't work, so now I go right back into my 1-5 side pick and fade, switch screen. Hedge defender plays it wrong, gives up the fade, and I told you guys I love taking the shot. I would take it, and most of the time I hit it depending on who I have. Al Horford is perfect for this. So same thing, I have called a play first. So this one is ISO 1 angle as I've showed you guys. I'm using the play to trigger the ideal freelance switch screen pick and fade. Same thing again, they give me this shot, I take it. I have no hesitation taking that shot, and you shouldn't either. That's why you run the 1-5 pick and fade. That's the option the defense should give, right? If they give that, take it. Same thing, ISO 1 angle. I got the user guarding on ball this time, and I've already switched this Al Horford screen, as you know, because it's me. And I go early before the screen is completely set. Gets the defender kind of clip, take that mid-range shot. Anything that's an open shot in 2K19, take it immediately, no hesitation, you'll make it. Plays in freelance pick and roll is important, but sometimes non-combo plays are needed. So right here, I'm running Fist 3-5 flow, and I'm literally not using any ideal freelance pick and roll. No switch screen, no going away, no going early. I'm just running the play straight up and using the motion of the play to give the defense a different look, right? So you see here, I'm not doing any pick and rolls. I'm just swinging the ball and attacking baseline. Great reverse there. That's why you need to add these in just to keep the defense on its toes, right? Because you gotta use plays to keep the defense feeling uncomfortable. Because if they keep seeing the same thing, even if you counter it, even if it's like 4 different kinds of pick and rolls, they're gonna get used to it. So here, I'm running Fist 2-6 side, but this is the double screen, so they haven't seen this yet. So I run the double screen and I see the opening, rotate the ball around, and I take the shot. I didn't use any of the pick and roll tactics or glitchy tactics I told you guys earlier because a user defense will always try everything to throw you off rhythm during plays, so you're just gonna make reads. So if you're not running pick and rolls, but they're over cheating the play, you can see my opponent does that here. He just freaking triple this pick and fade. So I just calm down, run it anyways, stay patient, use the spacing, work the ball around, attack the corner, get it back to the corner. That's good fundamental basketball. Free ball. Now understand this though. Money plays do require you to make the right read, so don't be a robot. You can see me call punch loop 2-5 here, online setting, and I play this like a robot. Like, I was able to completely kill off the user defender with the double screen, so the play worked great. Because I'm a robot, like a dumb robot, I flushed in Jaylen Brown. Instead of just giving Jaylen Brown this wing free, I flushed him into 2 freaking defenders. Bad job by me, playing like a robot like an idiot, so I don't deserve to score there. Now, reading the situation incorrectly will waste money plays. You can see here, I made the right choice by calling the correct play. Double screen, change that into a pick and fade as I've taught you guys, beautiful transition. I did everything correct here. I can just drive baseline, attack, the hedge defender is late. Now they bring extra help, I got the defense running into each other, all I gotta do is kick this to Jaylen, or Hayward called it there. I reversed like a dummy and got blocked. That's my fault. Great play calling, great execution, except I made the wrong final move. So, but if you do everything just right though, magic happens. I got a play here, run a simple pick and roll just to throw off the defense, never run it that way, run it straight up. They don't get used to it, you score. And also, never forget icon receiver control, the IRC pass is golden. You can see me using the IRC for Gordon Hayward here. I can see money baiting me in the paint trying to get the steal. So I'm rebaiting him by faking the cut myself by controlling Hayward. And then I'm gonna, see he already reached, so now I'm gonna back out. This entire time I'm controlling Hayward with the IRC, the icon receiver control. I bait him to steal, get the cut, back out, shoot to free myself. That's how you bait the baiter. That's beautiful work. Alright, so there's a tutorial today. The switch screen tactic is a glitchy tactic if the user never intends on controlling the hedge defender himself. I am telling you right now, that hedge defender, if you switch the screen, he's gonna play it wrong 90% of the time if you run that stuff on the side, especially if it's a pick and fade. Now, a smart user will catch on to those problems. They will either change defensive settings, even that's a gamble with the switch screen, but they will do what, you know, Money did there. They will just use a hedge. But if they use a hedge, they give up the fade, or you can just start calling plays. Because once a user starts playing off ball and you know he's gonna consistently play off ball, that's when money plays come in, right? Because you can either make them overplay it, or if they play the play straight up, they're gonna die because it's a money play. So they will have to cheat. Now, if they cheat off ball, you just flow right back in all of the pick and roll, pick and face tactics I showed you in this tutorial and attack them in motion. A stagnant pick and fade and pick and roll, easy to guard because the defense is set up. But if you call a play and the user's off balling, you just flow into it, like the pick and roll and the pick and fade, you'll see some breakages. Like you see, if you watch the tutorial again, in a couple of the clips, I had to do multiple passes after the pick and roll and the pick and fade to beat the defense. But this is because Money is a very good player. And you will run into that over time, some better elite players also. But the thing is, with the motion and the pick and fade, you put the defense behind. And if you make correct passes 1 or 2 in a row, you're going to kill them. And if they try to bait you, you would do that IRC receiver control as I did with Hayward there on the previous clip. I suggest you watch that again to understand that detail, because that's the best way to bait the baiter and get a free for yourself, right? Or a dunk if you back cut the other way. Anyhow, if you got any questions, ask me. Always happy to answer. And as always, thanks for coming by, and I'll see all of you next time.